Right, this cut was given to me on my thumb on, day before yesterday. I was cleaning my house, and because I was expecting some guests over, and yeah, so it's just because I cleaned the dining table with like disinfectant wipes, because I was to prepare the bigger dining table. We have like two dining areas, so I just cleaned that, and like they gave me this card. Oh, you did good. So anything on my left hand is like good thing. But and so this is how they have been torturing me. And yesterday, they only, whenever I go to cook or whenever I go to do plates or something, that's the time when they will start poking me in my either rectum or abdomen or stomach area, belly area or somewhere. And yeah, yesterday they did a lot. For the lunchtime they did, then they did for dinner time, and it would last for about like whatever 1 hour, at least, whatever that time preparation time is. And then yesterday I don't know, they started to give me like little bit of like pain on my nipple on the left side of my breast. And even when I went to sleep, I noticed even at night they started to give me that kind of needle pain in it was in the nipple. I don't know why, but they started doing it on the left side of my breast. That was, I don't know, a little weird. But yeah, and then this morning they had a moth in my bedroom. It was just flying, and I've had this kind of weird insect activities. Even it's all part of dictation, where they put cockroaches and centipedes and millipedes. And even I've had wasp in my bedroom at 3 a.m., at night, and all that kind of stuff. That was early stage when they used to do a lot of weird insect activities in my house. It was obvious, and it was all as a part of dictation. Nothing was random. They used to do a lot in my bathroom too, and everywhere, kitchen, living, wherever I am, they will do it. But yeah, I don't know why this morning, after a long time, that stopped, all this weird insect activities in my bedroom. But I don't know, for some reason they had a moth. This is the first time I've had moth in my bedroom, and we usually do not leave any doors, windows open. So, and I know this is a part of witchcraft, and so whatever, I was just playing a game in morning. I woke up and I just was playing for a while, and I don't know why they put a moth there, but yeah, they did. It was weird. So yeah, they continuously keep doing a lot of this poking needles in my rectum and abdomen area, belly area. They'll start. Now they've started my breast and nipple and ribs, and they'll do all this kind of stuff, continuously dictate, right? Don't do this and don't do that. Now I was watching Dr. Stephen Greer's video where he said that some of these, like us star kids, like we are tortured for like 14-15 years, and they like prepare the graduates for a UFO invasion. Whenever there will be invasion, like we'll be the ones doing it. I'm not sure how the heck all this works, but it's so weird. Like, why would you do? Because they want somebody to comply with their dictation. Okay, so that's what they've been doing for all these years, since 2014-15 with me, right? Do this and don't do that, do this and don't do that, or else we'll do this, right? So that is the part of their dictation and torture. And so they're trying to condition, oh no, you comply with this, right? So, well, this is so bizarre explanation from Dr. Greer, that they are conditioning people like the star kids to comply for their fake UFO invasion thing, because any military personnel can do that. I mean, they're, that is their duty, just to obey the orders. Whether the orders are right, wrong, doesn't matter. They just have to obey the orders. Well, you can just pick up any military personnel and they can do this for you. I mean, why the heck do they require us? That just made no sense. Whatever BS he was talking about. Another thing I heard was from Dr. Richard Boylan that they super interrogate the star kids. So this is how super interrogate. If you do this, I do this, right? And so then I tell them, oh, I did this, and so they did this. So it's kind of super interrogation is going on for every little thing. Oh, I cooked this. Oh, I used this. Oh, I brought this item, or I did not clean here, or I did not do that, or I did not pay my bills on time, or whatever. It could be anything. They just make fuss about every simple and anything, right? So then they super interrogate, and then their main goal is to terminate us because we are the threat to the cabal. What is the cabal about? It's all about Illuminati, the Freemasons, the Baphomet, the Antichrist, the Luciferian cabal, right? Where they want to worship Lucifer and they don't want any religion, they don't want this and that in their new world order. So we are the threat to the cabal and the UFO cover up. What is a UFO cover up? UFO is nothing but these demons. The aliens they call, that's nothing but demons. And so, and when I was watching this Da Vinci Code movie, in there Tom Hanks or somebody says that the daughter is from Jesus Christ's bloodline. So they first try to show that Jesus Christ was a married person and he had a daughter. And so at that particular time, it was 11:30 p.m. I would say, and I was all alone in my house, and that came the raving, like a big raving of the motorcycle engine, the oh, you're like, as if I'm from the Jesus Christ bloodline or whatever. But basically they wanted to say that I do not have mark of the beast. And so whenever I do some kind of shopping anywhere, they used to send people to ask me for donation. Oh, you got a lot of money, donate us. Or they will have like random cars just stop on the road with their lights on. It's so obvious. They would say, oh, don't go to shop, you're like, as if I'm not allowed. Oh, don't do couponing, or else we'll have debt collection agency call you. I used to do couponing a lot, and I used to get a lot of those calls, and the person they would ask for was Chandra Green. So Chandra is again like Indian name. So they would again try to give me all these signals that no, don't do this shopping, don't do couponing, and don't do this and that. Then if I buy something, say for myself, then they will somehow create the situation where even my hubby gets something for himself. Like, say for example, he was playing golf and I was with his friend's wife. We were at a mall, so I just bought boots for myself, and because it was about time, and I found a good deal. And he was of course at golf, and then we were to meet later. And then suddenly comes and says, oh, he won this t-shirt. It was worth $80, and it was from the draw at the golf store. That was some kind of lucky draw or something, and his name came up, right? So they will come up with all this, or they will ask these business people to come up with this kind of thing, and then they can either hack people's brain, or they tell these business people to do this kind of stuff just to show me, right, that you cannot just buy for yourself or something like that. So always there was some kind of that subtle messages they used to give me. And right when I'm saying that, they are twitching on my left foot. It means that, yes, correct, that is what we are trying to tell you. And they have given me this kind of slave programming a lot. Like, if I tell anything to my hubby, just a little thing to say fill up a water in a bottle or something like that, they will start giving me pain in my right side of the neck, so much that it will pain a lot, like it's just right side. So anything on the right side means don't do that, right? So this kind of programming, they used to do it to me. And even Dr. Greer said they use physical torture, mental torture, and sexual torture as well. And yeah, they have been sexually abusing me ever since I started watching Almas Jacobs' video, where he's exposing all these aliens and UFOs is nothing but demons, and all these is nothing but witchcraft that these people are doing, CIA and all these people, you know. So, and Yuval Harari has said that we are the hackable animals. So I've seen a lot, like people literally would synchronize everything I do with, you know, with them saying something about it, excuse me. So yeah, it's like they will synchronize everything, and that's the only way they can do it is by either hacking their brain or they personally going there and telling the people to act out, right? That's the only two possibilities. And so if they are not going and telling people to act out, it means they are hacking people's brain. And how are they hacking? Do all these people have implants in their brain? If not, then the only plausible explanation is witchcraft. That is, demons and jinns are like taking over people's body and they're like inducing thoughts and speech and everything. Then they are like under their control, and you know, they act out accordingly. So everything they do is like almost in synchronization with what I do, and it's so weird. Yeah, so I'm glad that all these BS that they are doing in my rectum and nipple. Oh, and they've been even doing the eardrums, you know, like even yesterday and even today in the shower and right now, they just started. It feels like somebody's pulling my ear on the right side, right? They do everything on the right side. So it's when you pull somebody's ear real hard, you know how it pains, but it's mostly from the outside, but I can feel almost in the eardrum, like from the inner side, as if somebody's pulling, and that really hurts. And that's what Dr. Burns said, right? That, oh, they call it like Havana syndrome and all that, right? That, oh, somebody used these directed energy weapons on him and all that. Or even that's what to happen with the Cuban diplomats or something like that. So they've been using all these even directed energy weapons on me, where they pull my ear and it really hurts. And I don't know if there is even some damage in the long run, because they've been doing it a lot. They've been giving me electrical shocks on the right side of the brain. My hair has grown so many gray hair I got now because of constant torture. And even at night, I do not have clear sleep. They will continuously give me these virtual dreams. The dream is played out like a movie. So even when I get up, I'm still in that world so much. It's because it's so real that it's not an actual dream. Because I get up and I'm so drained out and I'm still in that world, and it takes some time for me even to come out in this real world. Like, you know, it's that much of a real movie that they play, and they've been doing this for so many years now, that with all this, and then they give cloudiness in my mind, sometimes the headaches that they give, everything is so immense torture. And all this is going to go in public with, you know, on everyone's website, Facebook, everywhere it's going, and these people's actual agenda, it's gonna get exposed, that they are planning for a fake alien invasion.